We've been talking a lot about AIDS, and you've been hearing about AIDS in the newspaper, you've heard it on the radio, television, and some of you have even had classes on AIDS and what it's all about. So I'm going to ask you some questions and find out what you know about the virus. First of all, what does the term AIDS stand for? Yeah?
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome, right. What does the term acquired mean? If you were to go down and acquire an automobile, would it all of a sudden just be in your garage? No, you'd have to do something to get that car. You'd go down to the car lot, you'd pick out your automobile, you'd sign papers, maybe you'd put down some money, and you'd drive it home. So you'd acquire that car. Well, the AIDS virus is the same way. It's not going to all of a sudden just be in your bloodstream. You have to do something in order to get that virus into your bloodstream. How do you get the AIDS virus or HIV into your body?
You get it when you have sex with another person that has it.
Okay, right. Multiple partners is one of the main things that gets a person at risk. Your chance of getting the virus increases with each successive partner that you have. However, you can get it the first time that you ever have sex with anybody if that person is infected with the virus. This one is really controversial. You're not going to like it at all. What?
Kissing someone that has it.
Okay, so would you say deep French kissing?
Yeah.
I mean, where you really go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of kissing can put you at risk for this virus because the virus has been cultured from the saliva of people with AIDS, especially toward the end stages of the disease because they have more of the virus in their body fluids. At my 20-year reunion from high school, there were probably some people there with genital herpes or other venereal diseases that were incurable, but they were there. At your 20-year reunion from high school, there are going to be empty chairs because they will have died of AIDS. Condoms, do you think that's a good way to go? No?
I sit here almost appalled at the newspapers every day and these various headlines that talk to the issue of having safe sex. I think this whole issue of safe sex is indeed a myth.
It could slip off or break.
Okay. It's kind of like you can think of it in terms of Russian roulette. What is it, 1 in 6 that you're going to die? When you use a condom, it's like you're playing Russian roulette. There is less chance that when you pull the trigger, you're going to get a bullet in your head. But who wants to play Russian roulette with a condom? So the next time that somebody wants you to go to bed with them, with or without a condom, then just picture that you're actually going to bed. It's not just you and him or you and her. It's that you're packing along a loaded revolver with you when you go. And not only that, when you go to bed with that person, you're not just going to bed with that person. You're going to bed with every other person that person has ever gone to bed with before in their life. So just picture it's as if you're all crawling into one bed together.
What if I want to have sex before I get married?
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die. And you'll probably take with you your spouse and 1 or more of your children. Really, up until this point, people have thought it was their right to have sex whenever they wanted to. Christians will not be exempt from this disease just because they were raised in a Christian home or go to a Christian school or attend a good Bible-believing church. They will only be exempt if they obey what the Bible says about not having sex outside of marriage.
I would rather have AIDS and have the relationship that I have with Jesus Christ than not have AIDS and not know Jesus at all.